Over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Arturo Thunder Gatti, 5 foot 8 inches tall. Thunder Arturo Gatti, the blood and guts warrior king. No one has as big a heart as this fighter. There can only be one, Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
Conventional wisdom on this fight, Johnny. Let's see how it plays out.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. There's a scoring blow. That punch lands. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men. Through the hook, didn't land. It's bombs away. That punch landed. And he fails to score with that left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Changes everything, especially in this division. Defense is not an option for these two. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Surely will get a world title shot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Right punch. misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. The bell rings and we start the third. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? He just misses with that big right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We know they've got the advantage so far, but here we go to the fourth round. Both men step back for just a moment. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Hey, those punches add up. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He blocks the right hook. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell to start round 5. He blocks that jab. seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. There's the bell to start round 6. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Neither man really defending themselves. That one will count. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. That one lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down. And there's the bell for round 7. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Another scoring shot there. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good punch. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Swing and a miss with the right hook. And he just missed with that left jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You can't.
There's the bell to start round 8. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He parries the right jab away. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Left punch. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight. There's the bell to start round 9. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A big whiff with the right hook. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. This is a high-octane battle. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
So that left lands. They score with that left hand. hand lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How much cardio is put in for this fight? It may come down to that. And here comes the 10th round. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nope, that hook won't score. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. This is a high-octane battle. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. Let's start 11. Trying to answer back. He missed with that jab. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right. Fantastic punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the jab. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Solid punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. On to the 12th. The right hook just missed. No rest for the weary. talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Right hook misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around them. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.